kind of embarrassing. I meant, you know what I meant, and yeah, welcome back to it. Pittsburgh Pirates franchise here in MLB The Show 20. And yeah, I don't think I showed them off in the last episode. I made a couple trades, a couple big trades. That's not it. A big trade being we trade Lourdes Gurriel Jr. and 2 prospects for Wander Franco. I felt like that was a good way to go because I wasn't really feeling having Lourdes Gurriel. He just didn't really fit. Wander Franco's a really good prospect. I was almost able to trade for Adley Rutschman, and I actually almost pulled the trigger on a Bo Bichette deal too. But I decided not to because I was going to trade Jeff McNeil, but I don't really want to trade. Like, Jeff McNeil's only an 84 overall, and so he's kind of underrated, but I think he is going to go up. And so, yeah, we're going to keep that around. We play the Milwaukee Brewers in this episode. Franco is in the minor leagues. I just want to make sure they're wearing those. We're going to wear our home ones. Yeah, Franco's in the minor leagues. I don't know if he's going to get called up, but... Oh, I don't want the pitchers. Yeah, I showed off Joe Adele in the last episode, but all our players are pretty caught up on energy, so yeah, we're looking good. And this is a very big series because, wow, he leads the league in homers. If I go here, we are 4 games behind the Brewers in the division. If we don't win this series, if we got swept, we'd be 7 games out. It'd probably already be over. But if we can pull it off, at least win the series, take 2 out of 3.
We are under the light.
We're in a very good spot to come back.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain.
So Lorenzo
He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Milwaukee to begin this game here in Pittsburgh.
Drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
I should say Cole Tucker
at the plate. Brock Holt,
our starting shortstop.
Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
And that is going to be Brock Holt picking up a big hit. And the Brewers taking a lead.
And the run will score as the Brewers are off to an early 1-0
this is
lead.
A very good team.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2-2 pitch is fouled away.
Was able to catch a piece of that one, but he does keep him
leads off second with nobody out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big
ball
one.
Is through
this one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Bases are loaded with nobody out, right?
So now to the plate, Keston
grounds it.
And the last 3 hitters have reached base safely here.
They had to wait to tag him out.
He's going to be able to settle down here before it's too late. Digging in, Omar Narvaez, and Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Not even a play at the plate.
And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets
not a good
in the first inning to open up this game.
Hit out towards second. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But the bases are loaded with 1 away. Striding in, Eric Sogard. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning.
Trevor Williams, deep right center field. That ball's heading for the river.
It's a home run.
See you later.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Steps up to the plate
before he even gets to take the mound. Now a swing and And he popped him up straight up as this is right around home plate. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield.
What?
You know, they say there are no bad hops on the ball in the air, but you wouldn't know it after that play. I'm not sure what caused him to completely miss that pop-up. It doesn't really matter. His pitcher's going to have to pick him up now.
I wasn't paying attention. Lorenzo Cain, second at bat of the inning. That's a grounder.
That'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run.
That's really
on to the bottom of the first. It's the Brewers 6 and the Pirates coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network.
So we have some work
now to the
do.
plate, Brian Reynolds. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Let's do it. 3-2 to Brian Reynolds to kick off the game.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice two-seam fastball there.
Down
you
the
don't
middle,
usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And he almost picked up one. They're playing a shift on him. Almost down that first base line. Probably could have been good for a triple.
Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the
a huge thing. I just
reined in.
Hey, they're winning. No way.
On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bat. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
This is crazy.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
And a curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now.
2-2 count. Anything close. Let's see if Bell's going to be able to come through.
Slider. Oh, look out as that one just about took his nose off.
Count is good full. Spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hit to first.
It's going to be chopped to first. Tough bounce. Great catch there at first to end the inning. Yikes. So
second inning set to go. Here's Brock Holt now. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Grounded to shortstop. Cole Tucker
and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting. Christian Yelich up again.
So the base is empty here with
MVP,
one away.
Almost
that'll
one
bring
last
up Christian Yelich. 1-2 for Christian
I don't
Yelich.
want Christian Yelich to be up. 1-2.
Now a
Never mind, he's
and
not
a miss,
up
he
anymore.
struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down
First
to start
strikeout
the
of
second.
the day for Trevor Williams as he's bouncing back after that.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. A ball and 2 strikes now.
It was an awful first inning. It's put us behind for probably the entire game.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Bell will put this one away, and the side is retired.
I don't know how much we're going to be able to get out of him, but I'm going to take everything I can.
At the plate, Yasiel Puig. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Off the bottom of the
Lots
second.
of baseball left in this one as
we're
still early on. But you don't want to
2-1.
fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Oh, man.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2.
Go somewhere. 2-2.
Hard hit toward the
base
hole.
Hit to left field. Let's go.
And a base hit.
Single.
So early trouble to lead off the inning.
All right.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive.
Now in the box, Colin Moran is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
He started off the year pretty rough. He kind of brought it back
taken ball 3.
Time has gone on. Still
Jacob
not
Stallings
amazing,
will be next.
He is doing pretty good. Full count on Moran.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And awfully close
It's
there
hard
on
to
3-2,
tell,
but
like, how
take your
close it
base,
is
says
to the
Earl
zone.
Hendricks. It's ball 4.
It's going to be
Jacob
2
Stallings
on
will be
and
the next
nobody
hitter.
out.
And he's definitely
Jacob
off to
Stallings
a
up in a
fast start
good
in the
hitter's
early
count.
part of the season. And he lays off there.
And that's going to be called ball 4
back-to-back
despite
walks
it
have him
being
in
in the
business here with
zone.
nobody out.
And Cole Tucker
Settling in now, Cole
has
Tucker.
a big
And it seems
opportunity
they've
to
got to
come
make
through
something
here.
of this opportunity
1-1.
here if they've got any hopes of climbing back into this one.
Going to miss low,
Pitch taken
2-1.
several
Hauser
inches below the
find
zone, in
zone.
fact.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure
Very,
starts to heat up.
bad inning for Hauser. He's walked 2 guys and given
it's
up a
2
hit.
balls
So
and 2
that
strikes
was
now.
filthy change.
You know, from a hitter's perspective,
wow,
you get pounded
that was
in,
like,
and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is
wow.
the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all
That's
day
going
long?
to be a base hit. They're going to score
That's
1
the
and only
caveat.
1.
The runner from third comes across to score as they
We have
try and
such
chip
little
away at
speed
their
on base
deficit.
and the
It's a
pitcher,
6-1 game.
Yeah, you know what?
Well,
He's
that's
been
a
so
tough one
awful.
right there if you're a
we're
pitcher,
done.
Dero.
We
You
don't
think
need
you
him.
make a decent pitch,
I
ball hit
want
to the
Joe
hole
Adele
right
to
through there.
use that bat.
You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead,
Right. I'm
base hit,
confident
run
Joe
batted
Adele
in.
can get it done
Yeah, and
with
as the
bat.
batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach.
1-1
Glad that
to
that found
Adele.
the hole right there.
Gonna
Ribeye
miss that
steak.
side.
Wow.
2-1.
No
Imagine
offer
his
on
first
that one.
career
2
home
balls
run
and a
is a
strike.
grand slam. That'd be amazing.
Right
That
on the
was-
corner, 2-2.
That was a strike.
Bases loaded here,
2-2, the
nobody out.
40th pitch of the game for Hauser. He's looking to get out of his jam.
And a
And
swing
he
and a
gets
miss
Adele
on a
swinging and
huge
missing.
first out there as he sets him
Only
down
the first out, though,
swinging
so I'm
with the
not worried,
bases
'cause now we
loaded.
get Brian Reynolds up.
Striding in once again,
And
Brian
Brian
Reynolds.
Reynolds,
He went down
you saw it.
swinging
He
to
was
start the
high
ball
for the
first.
homer.
This is hit high in the air out
And
toward
that's
left
not a
center.
homer.
Garcia giving
Far
chase.
from it. But it
Makes
should
the
score
catch,
the runner
but the
from
runner
third,
from third
and it will
breaks
because
for
it
home.
throws up the line.
And he will get in to
For a
score,
sac
and it's
fly
a run
makes it a
batted in
4-run
on the
game.
sacrifice fly.
All right, we're coming back.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Now
Stepping
Andrew
in and
McCutcheon
ready
up
for
with 2
another
down.
shot, Andrew McCutcheon. 0 for 1
Something
for him
into
here
the
in this
gap
one.
could drive home another. I'd be kind of disappointed. Bases loaded, 2 outs. We only scored 2.
Fastball.
Yeah,
Whoa, look
kind of
out. That
looking
just
at-
about got him in the coconut. Pitch is piling up. 44, and he's not clear of the second yet.
He has almost 30 pitches in the inning, Hauser.
That's strike 2
That
on a well-placed changeup
Maybe a
around the
strike,
knees.
but there's nothing I
A good
could do with
fastball
a
that
pitch right
backed him
there.
off the plate.
So,
And then some
good pitch
slow
from
stuff
Hauser.
down and
I'll give him
away.
that.
That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing.
And
Strike
we'll
3,
have to
we're
leave it
looking. The
there as
inning's
this
over.
is strike 3.
Yikes. 45 pitches.
And welcome back
Hauser
to
gets
Pittsburgh
30
as we
seconds.
check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about
You
his
know, Heidi,
lineup's
that's
performance
awesome,
so
but
far. And
I didn't
overall,
ask
he's
what
really
Craig
happy
Counsell
with
said.
the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing
We're
the
putting
opposing
Jose
starter out
Alvarado.
of the game before the third inning and
See,
posting a
in 3
bunch of runs
games,
right out of the
in
gate
3
was
innings
huge
of
for them
work,
from a confidence
he
standpoint
has
and for
no
their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now
plenty
is keeping their
of
foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good work in. He has no out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
Which is
Ooh,
really
that
what
was
you
some
want.
gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
That was a triple-digit pitch.
Throw
I
to
didn't even
first
realize.
in time,
Yeah,
and
the
the
goal
leadoff
is for the
man is
pitchers
gone
not
to
to give up
start the
runs.
third.
So far, Alvarado has not given up any runs
So
since.
one away here with the
Oh,
bases
this season.
empty, and that'll
On the
bring up
Rays
Avisail
game, but I
Garcia.
don't think he played
2
for the
balls and a
Rays.
strike now.
I know he was on the Rays, but we
And
traded
he
for him so
fouls
early
this
on.
one
I
off.
don't know if he actually played a game for them. Avisail Garcia, the batter. That was a bad
Skied in the air to
curveball. I left that
straightaway
one
left.
hanging. But McCutcheon's under it, 2
There
away.
to take it in is McCutcheon now for wrap number 2.
Gonna probably need at least 3 innings out of Alvarado if he's able to go that long, but I don't know.
So
if he
2
will
away
be.
in the Brewers half of the third. And that'll
Eric
bring in
Sogard.
utility man
He is
extraordinaire
ahead in the
Eric
count,
Sogard.
3-1.
Here's the 3-1. And that one's
And
taken
ball
outside
4
for a
as it
ball.
misses
He
the
walked
zone.
him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got
So
themselves a 2-out base
Alvarado
runner.
not helping his cause. He's
Hit
playing
pretty
a
well
bunch
out
more
toward
innings.
right
I
center
think he's
field.
gonna
Puig giving chase.
be walking guys.
He
But
tracks
Yasiel
it down,
Puig, good
and
job
that
to get
will
into that
end the
one.
inning.
Inning over.
Leading off the inning, Jeff McNeil, and they'll need him to get something
Jeff
going
McNeil
here.
Up in the bottom
now
of the third, he will be sitting after this half inning.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Wow, what a play at first base. Jeff McNeil just got robbed.
So the
Somebody
bases are
called
empty
it
with
pop.
one man gone. And digging into
That
bat
was a
next, the
double
big bat
easily
of Josh
for Jeff
Bell.
McNeil.
Hit on
Way
the
to get up
ground
there
down the
at
first baseline.
Um,
and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
1-1 to Yasiel
Rounded
Puig.
slowly to the left side. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away.
We are going to sim a little bit. 1, 2, 3, go the Brewers. 1, 2, 3, go up. They get a single, and well then, I'm not gonna risk it.
Is taken for ball 2.
How's Alvarado standing? He's kind of running low.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left
This is
fielder.
gonna probably be the last inning that we use Alvarado.
Fouled off.
Because I don't think he has enough stamina to go another inning.
2
and
out,
I don't
runner
want
on
to risk
first.
it because
Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
And a swing and a miss. Eric
Jumped the
Soga
gun a
looks
bit
like
on
a
that
fool
swing.
there.
He's down 1-2 against left-handed pitching so far this season.
Swing and a miss,
right past him,
98
swing and a miss
miles per
at
hour.
the gas, and that ends the inning.
So Alvarado gets out of the 2-out jam. And yeah, we're going to pinch hit Jose Martinez for him.
Jose Martinez will grab a bat.
But I'm not really worried about that. Let's see how this goes. We go down 1, 2, 3. We're going to put in a pitching change. I want Richard Rodriguez in. He sends him down 1, 2, 3. Leadoff walk for Jeff McNeil. And a 2-run shot for Yasiel Puig. It's a 6-4 game. And they have 2 runners on. Hey, we're facing Avisail Garcia again.
So here's Avisail Garcia. Hit
The
in the
fly
air
ball
down
right
the right
field,
field
Puig
line.
under,
Puig on the
and
run.
they
He's
don't
there to
score.
make
We
the
go to
play,
the bottom
and
of
that'll
the
retire
7th,
the
which we are
side.
going to sim too.
Corbin Burns gets the call from
And,
the pen
yeah,
to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Kevin Newman is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up.
I'm not that bad.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
3-1 on
Hey,
Kevin
leading off
Newman.
an inning in this
Get a lead
situation,
off.
3
Get
balls
on
on
base.
you. You have to know
All
that
right,
a solo
now the
shot's
tying
not
run
tying
is
this
up.
game up. You have
And the
to find
first
a way
guy
to get on
representing
base
the tying
any way
run
possible.
is Brian Reynolds. 3-1 count on Brian
Top
Reynolds.
of the lineup, stepping in, Brian Reynolds. It was an RBI sac
And
fly
that
for him
is
last
a
time
fly
through.
ball right center
Yelich
field. That
going
ball's
back
carrying,
to the
still
track.
going, and it'll
On
be
the
caught
warning
on
track,
the
he
warning
makes the
track.
catch.
Brian Reynolds has really been quiet this game. Not what we're used to seeing from
Here's
him.
Andrew McCutcheon now. It was a backwards K, a
1-1.
strikeout looking
Andrew
for him in
McCutcheon
his
went
last
down
at
looking
bat.
Yeah,
in
Matty,
his
and
last
hopefully he got
at-bat,
it out of his system,
which we
especially
saw was
now he's got a
how
fair.
long it's been.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over.
At bat. We're gonna put in. We'll get Michael Givens to warm up. We'll get Kyle Crick warm. We're probably gonna put in Michael.
Michael Givens has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do
So
so
we're
to
gonna
start
see what
the
he's able
eighth.
to do here in the top of the eighth.
Ready to
Eric
begin
Sogard
the
will be
eighth.
the
Here's
first
Eric
guy he
Sogard.
faces.
He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and
The
kind
3-2
of shocked
to
he got blown away
Sogard
with a
is gonna be
fastball.
chopped
You
to
can tell
third.
he was late on that one. And
Good
we'll
play by
see
Moran,
if he
sends him
tries
down
to
at
cheat to
number
something
1.
this AB.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff
Givens
man is
didn't
set
have any
down to
time
open up
warm
inning
up.
number 8.
That was a mistake on my
Justin
part.
Smoke will
So-
stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball
I'm
game.
not really
A
surprised that he's
3-run
missing
shot
his
had
zone.
him off
We
and
have
running right out of the gate.
16,000 people in attendance.
Fastball
Hopefully that'll
taken
go
down
up
the
as
middle
we
and
get
that's
better
strike
over
2.
time, but that's
Bases
not
are empty,
really-
one man out.
Nobody's showing up to
And this
Pirates
is
games.
swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired
And I mean,
to
maybe a
start
bunch of
inning
people
number 8.
left. because
Tyrone
of the-
Taylor. Up and the base is empty.
They
Oh,
haven't
and he
scored
can't
since
pick
the
it up
first
cleanly.
That is one thing. One positive we have going for us. They have not scored since the first
inning.
Knable
is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
As he's going to look to try
Jeff
and
McNeil will be the next to take a turn.
Stays where it is, going to the
2-2, here it is.
And he misses outside.
Full count, 3-2.
On Jeff McNeil. I would take a leadoff walk. A 3-2.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field.
Has made this a one-run game. Jeff McNeil with his 5th home run of the season.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
In now, Josh Bell. Way.
2 down, 1 down. That'll bring up Yasiel Puig. He's 2 for 3
once
in the game.
Again, Yasiel Puig. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3.
He does have a home run in this one. Would not mind another.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Really
pretty good pitch right there. Fastball.
I mean, a home run would be
one of the
amazing.
things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those
I
hitters
like
up.
the double.
Started to go around, but he's
Checks
able
his
to check his swing.
3-1 hitters count for Yasiel Puig. And he might be getting something to hit. Knable delivers.
Fouled away.
Fastball down the pipe. Puig fouled it off, and the count is full. Now we have to wait, and I will take a walk.
Here's the payoff pitch. Takes this the
other
way to right.
Right field. That ball.
Yelich is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
2 down. You see
1-1 home. Ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
2-1. All right, we got this. And 0 for 2 in the game, so making it 0 for 3.
Hira calls for it.
Testing Hira under
Makes
it.
the catch, and that'll retire the side.
And no, why is my internet connection quality currently not?
Striding into the box, Lorenzo Cain. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Warm in the bullpen.
Now the
I planned on Michael Givens going
takes
another
a pass
inning
and
anyway.
misses. That's strike 2.
Beautiful slider, making Lorenzo Cain look like a fool. How about one more? No, that's not a good one.
Center.
Into center field. That's the same way they started off their 6-run inning.
Insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth.
They can't have another 6-run inning after this screwed.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe.
Center, and I pressed the wrong button. That shouldn't count. Oh man!
And
I tried canceling the bad throw, and then I did that.
On to third, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there. To not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Puig at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And they'll widen the gap a bit with the sac fly, as this is now a 3-run lead.
Very much so apologize.
Now the 1-1
I
pitch.
pressed the wrong button.
Hard liner to center field. Reynolds is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
It'll be a 1-run game still.
Ready for another shot now. Omar Narvaez, lifetime against this particular arm. He's 2 for 3. Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Pulled toward right center field. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And he'll get in there safely.
So, another runner in scoring position for Avisaíl Garcia.
They have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his own.
They're sending him to the plate. Throw from Reynolds in center field.
And he's out.
Dead meat.
Beautiful throw home to
Great
cut down
play
the
by Brian Reynolds.
Josh Hader comes out of the bullpen to
and
shut
now they
things
bring in
down
Josh
here in the
Hader.
ninth.
Jacob Stallings leads it off.
To the plate now, Jacob Stallings. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
I can't believe I did that. I mean, If we don't score,
he's fallen behind.
I won't feel as bad because it wouldn't have made a difference anyways. But if we score one or two,
you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls.
That's a leadoff walk from Jacob Stahl.
Over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Now Cole Tucker.
Standing in, Cole Tucker is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Now 1-2 count. We just need Tucker to get on. Inside count now, even on him. All right.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
That's also not something to hit. The pitcher spot on deck. Michael Givens is not going to get to swing the bat. And he misses. Ball 4. The tying run is up to plate. Jose Ozuna will be the guy to swing the bat for the Pirates. 2-1. Josh Hader misses upstairs. 3-1. He might walk the tying run and put the go-ahead run up to the plate.
Here on 3-1 to still make
Popped
a
up.
quality pitch.
He got under it.
The mindset that you're still the one in the
fastball
driver's seat.
down the middle.
And he will make the play, and an important one it was, as those runners will have to hold now with 1 away.
Ryan Reynolds up. He's 0 for 3 in the game, but he is playing like an MVP.
Last at bat. Drilled to the
and
left side.
he picked up another base hit. Stallings is slow as dirt, so he's staying at third. The winning run is up.
Runner at third base.
Andrew McCutchen, can you go back to 2013 MVP form?
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to
won
put
an
him with 1
MVP
away.
in a Pirates uniform. 0 for 4 in the game.
McCutchen can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind
he
1
has
and 2.
so much history rocking the black and yellow. Can he add a bit more to that legacy?
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
No,
and this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away.
2 outs. Jeff McNeil up.
So here's Jeff McNeil, and he needs to make something happen.
Slider from Hader is a good one, and now the Pirates are down to their final strike.
Pittsburgh down to their last strike.
And he almost hit McNeil. That would have drove home a run.
Ball 2.
He did not hit
this
McNeil,
isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Outside ball 4. Runners get back.
It bounces away. Good job to corral this quickly.
Not going to end the game on that because Stallings is so slow.
Bases
Josh
are loaded
Bell
here,
on
2
deck.
down. Hit in the air down the right field line.
Fly ball, right field.
He brings
Caught,
it in,
and the Brewers hold on. So it wouldn't have made a difference anyway. But that'll wrap up this episode of the Pittsburgh Pirates
jumped out
franchise
to an
here in
early
MLB
lead in the
Show
first
19.
and never looked back.